Consistency sounds simple, but living it is hard. Most people know what to do. Wake up early, exercise, stick to routines, build habits. But few do it consistently, especially when the motivation fades. Why? Because we've been taught to rely on emotion, feeling ready, feeling inspired, feeling motivated. But real consistency isn't emotional, it's a system. Consistency is a muscle, not a mood. And if we wait for the perfect moment or perfect energy, we'll keep restarting the same goals over and over again. Let me ask you something. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, only to push it another week? It's not laziness. It's a lack of structure. Your brain seeks comfort, routine, and instant rewards. When the task at hand doesn't offer that, your mind resists. The secret is to understand this resistance, not shame it. To rewire your brain from motivation-based action to identity-based action. If you want consistency, don't focus on what you need to do. Focus on who you are becoming. Before we go further, if this resonates already, don't forget to subscribe to Direction Within. Every week, we break down life-changing mindset tools to help you evolve without burnout. Let's keep going. Think about this. The most consistent people you know, whether in fitness, career, or discipline, aren't powered by motivation. They're powered by identity. They don't ask, do I feel like doing this today? They ask, what would the disciplined version of me do? This is what we call identity-based living. When you see yourself as someone who shows up no matter what, your brain follows through, even when it doesn't feel good, even when it's boring, even when you're tired. Here's the shift. Stop trying to become consistent. Start being consistent. Adopt the mindset. I'm the kind of person who doesn't break promises to myself. That belief alone rewires your default behavior. It's not about being extreme, it's about being non-negotiable. 5 push-ups are better than skipping a workout. Writing 1 sentence is better than skipping your habit entirely. The key is never breaking the chain. Even a small win reinforces your identity, and that's where true momentum builds. Let's talk truth. Motivation is a liar. It shows up when it wants. It disappears the moment things get tough. That's why top performers don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. A system is a routine or structure that takes decision-making out of the equation. Think. Waking up and walking immediately before your brain debates. Laying out clothes the night before. Blocking 15 minutes to write at the same time daily. Systems are like training wheels. They protect your momentum. Your willpower is limited, especially under stress, fatigue, or emotional exhaustion. So stop expecting to feel like it, and start building scaffolding that supports your discipline, even on hard days. Here's the mindset shift. Discipline isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters without debate. What stops you from showing up? It's not the task. It's the emotion behind it. That feeling of, not today. It could be fear, boredom, self-doubt, or overwhelm. To master consistency, you must learn to interrupt resistance. Here's a mental hack. When your brain says, I don't feel like it, answer with, I'll do just 5 minutes. Why? Because action beats emotion, and often 5 minutes leads to 15. And before you know it, you're in flow. Another tip, stack your habit with a cue you already enjoy, like doing deep breathing right after coffee, or journaling during a favorite playlist. Reduce friction. Make it easy to start. Remember, motivation comes after you start, not before. Don't negotiate with your emotions. Just begin. The people you follow, the apps you use, even your physical space, these shape your consistency more than willpower ever will. Want to be consistent? Design an environment that nudges you forward. Keep your goals visible. Sticky notes, wallpapers, calendars. Follow creators and voices who inspire accountability. Reduce temptations. Log out of distracting apps or work in quiet zones. Also, stop trying to rely on memory. Use habit trackers, reminders, alarms. The brain is for creativity, not storage. One more underrated tip. Celebrate small wins. Train your brain to associate consistency with reward, not punishment. We often ignore progress unless it's big. But big progress is built from tiny repetitions done relentlessly. The final key? Emotional stamina. That ability to do the work even when you're tired, misunderstood, or unseen. You won't always feel celebrated. You won't always get quick results. But consistency means you show up anyway. because the long game matters more than momentary validation. If you build emotional stamina, you build everything. Let this be your mantra. I show up for me even when no one's clapping. Because true self-respect is born from follow-through. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present. Over time, your identity becomes unshakable, your habits become automatic, and your dreams become reality. Not because you chased them, but because you outlasted resistance. If this video spoke to you, subscribe to Direction Within and share it with someone who needs it. Your consistency today builds your future tomorrow.